Hey everyone, it's me, Canadensis. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I post new doll-related videos almost every single day, and today's video is going to be an unboxing and review of the new LOL Surprise OMG Wildflower. It's actually been quite a while since I've done a full LOL Surprise OMG review. I still really like the dolls, it's just, I don't know, the new designs haven't impressed me very much, but this new series has blown me away. So I decided to pick up one of them for now, and I actually managed to get her early because lolsurprise.com sells them now, so that's pretty cool, and I'm so excited. So this is what she looks like, and the packaging has changed a little bit. You can see that her extra stuff is packaged over here. It doesn't look like we have the hanger and garment bags, but I think it's been a while since we've had those anyway. But I just love this one. I thought her style was very interesting. I just really like it. Reminds me of some of my favorite Bratz dolls, somewhat. And then there's her little sister. The back of the box shows, so this line of dolls is so good. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I've seen photos of the doll and I think she looks beautiful. These two are probably my favorites. I think Victory's really cool too. I don't know. I just can't wait to get a hold of the rest of this line because these really impressed me. This made me, interested in LOL OMG again. I've been mostly only collecting the tweens, but this line, the designs are so unparalleled. I'm very excited about this. You can see on the side it says Wildflower, and then over here we have the barcode in case you need help finding these in stores. I bought Wildflower for $24.99 on the official LOL Surprise website, which is the official store for LOL and MGA products in general. I just wanted to let you know because I forgot to mention it elsewhere in the video. She's not exclusive there, but she's exclusive there for now for early release. Wildflower is now out of the box, and I have to say that I think she's more impressive than I thought she was in box because these pants are life-changing, earth-shattering. So I'm really excited to go over all of her clothing in detail. But first, let's take a look at her extra accessories. I don't think I've bought the past few LOL Surprise main series, so if this is old, I apologize. It's new to me. I love this little shelf. I used to love building my own dollhouses out of cardboard. I wish I could still do that. I just don't have the space or time. I really want to do it again someday. But this is the perfect little piece of furniture if you like found a way to deal with these things sticking out. This is so nice. I can actually see this being a reusable part of the packaging, but it could also be recycled really easily because it's cardboard. So I really approve of this piece. It is awesome. If you want to keep it, just be careful because I did rip it a little bit trying to unbox it because I was being a little bit aggressive with it. Anyway, so this is the first little box. Also, all of these little cardboard accessories, like the shoebox, I think that's a shoebox, I don't know, this, whatever this is, and this bag are also reusable, so they also have play value or can be recycled easily, so that is so cool. I really like these pieces. Okay, so first let's see what was in box number one, which, by the way, I love that the LOL Surprise team always puts so much extra effort into things. Like, this fully could be the same box for every single LOL doll, but they don't do that. They make it unique to the character, and I think that's so sweet. LOL Surprise makes me start just, like, keeping garbage. Like, I have kept all of the garment bags because I just find them so cute because the design on them is unique to them, usually, and it's so cute. And tissue paper. I did go through and get rid of all the tissue paper because I was like, I don't have a use for these. I won't make a craft with them. They gotta go. But they're very cute. Like, look at this. It's so nice. Anyway. Okay, well, now that I said that, I want to keep this one. It's butterflies. So cute. Okay, so in that box, we had, oh my gosh, these butterfly sunglasses. I've been loving, there's been like a lot of trendy stuff lately that's been like butterfly, like fairy inspired glasses and stuff. Those are so cute. I love that they have a very subtle tint to them. I love that there are lenses also, by the way, because it is unusual to see lenses on doll glasses. I mean, not from MGA, but from other brands, which makes sense, but the lenses just add so much realism and are so cute. And they have gold frames. There's a tiny butterfly in the middle. I wish that my like everyday wear glasses were like this, but I have a really intense prescription, so I can't get special glasses. Okay. And then we have this bag. This one's a bit more generic, but it does match her color scheme, so maybe it's unique to her. And that beautiful tissue paper again. Ooh, okay. We have this flower. This reminds me of Limited 2. Or it was called Justice later on. Wow. I love this. This is really nice too. I love that this fully could have just been open, like just this with a slot in it, but they decided to actually sculpt it like this. Of course, that makes it less useful because now I can't, like, if I put something in there, it would be stuck in there forever, but it looks very nice. So I anticipate if you find this secondhand, like 10 years from now, it's gonna have stuff stuck in it. Okay, and then we have the jewelry. I want 100 of this accessory. Are you kidding? Little butterfly necklace with a pearl, like, choker. I mean, it's like a choker almost. The necklace is pearls, and the whatever that is, the charm is a butterfly. I don't know, sorry. I don't really wear jewelry, except this one. Okay, and then, oh my god! These are cool! They're probably based on something, but wow, these are a cool idea. I mean, they're based on something as, like, I don't want to be like, oh my god, the LOL Surprise team is genius. I mean, maybe they came up with this themselves, but wow, these are really cool. If they came up with these, whoever did that, somebody needs to buy them a house. Like, that is the bare minimum reward for designing something like this. Okay. And then we have what I think is the new shoebox. Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. I missed that. And that's what they're gonna look like. Again, the fact that they do the little drawings of the shoes and stuff, it's just so above and beyond, and I love it. Unfortunately, they no longer open like shoeboxes. I respect that they got rid of the shoeboxes and the hat boxes. I did like them, but I ended up with a lot of shoeboxes and hat boxes and not enough space to, like, keep them all. I still have them all, but I would prefer if only some of them came with shoeboxes and hat boxes. Anyway, they were very cute, though. I liked that a lot of them were unique. Okay, so these are shoes cast in pink, and then they're painted with this, it's a light pink shimmery paint. It's very pretty, and I love the sculpted detail with the butterflies. Sorry, I'm showing you all the accessories up close so that we don't have to, like, struggle to do it while we're on the doll later. Gorgeous shoes. Really impressive. All right, now I'm going to put the accessories on our doll, but first, this is what she looks like with no accessories. Well, plenty of accessories, but not these ones. And then also, really quickly, just want to show you her little magazine. So, I think most of the OMGs I've been buying lately are the non, like, regular series 1, like series 1, series 2 type of thing. So have they been coming with these? Am I mistaken? Very cute. I love this sort of doll accessory. Truly were my favorite ones to stage my little dollhouse one with when I was, I always say, like, when I was younger. I was fully, like, 14, but, you know, that art is so beautiful. I wish she had more intense blushing like she does in the art. And so she's a Pisces, and it says, forget your plans and stop to smell the daisies. And then it tells you her birthday range, or, like, if you're a Pisces, that would be a birth range. Anyway, not birth, yeah, birth range, yeah. Okay. Oh, and of course she comes with a brush, and then her stand is a pearly white color, which I quite like. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot to point this out. She comes with this stand clip that I could not figure out. Oh my god. She comes with a new type of stand clip, and I couldn't get it to fit on her. So I'll show you. The old one looks like this, and the new one looks like this. I might be missing something, but I couldn't figure out how to get that to hold it all. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna put her accessories on. I will be right back. I realized that I never include time lapses of, like, putting the accessories on, and I thought it was cute. No promises that I'll keep doing it, but here it is. Wildflower is now wearing all of her accessories, so we can start the review proper of the actual doll with her accessories. So first I wanted to show what she looks like with the sunglasses on. They're extremely cute. Mine did come with a scratch. I thought maybe that was superficial, so I tried to get it off, but no, it is actually a scratch. That's a shame. I assume that's rare, but I gotta point it out. And when I was putting them on, I discovered that she has the coolest eye makeup ever. I kind of wish that I had discovered that with you guys on camera, but we'll get there. So now I'm going to take the sunglasses off because I don't like to display my dolls with sunglasses unless I either don't like their face or they have really, really cool sunglasses. So, you know, anyway, because they shine, you know, y'all know how I feel about eye shine. Anyway, I was immediately impressed with this doll's face, even in person. Often with OMGs, I think their face is, like, fine. The strength of the doll is always everything else, and the face is just like, well, it's an OMG doll. I was trying to figure out what it was, because there's really not anything too different about this face, except the eyebrows. I like the line eyebrows that OMG usually uses, but I definitely prefer these eyebrows. I think they look really good, and I hope that they do more facial expressions. It seems like they're going to be with tweens, at least. I don't know. Let's take a look at her face up close first. So she has this greenish blue, like a turquoise almost color to her eyes, which I think contrasts really well with her red makeup and her really pretty red hair color too. I think it looks really good. I love that she has the little freckles. The simple OMG freckles are quite cute to me, so I like when I can see them. And again, I really wish she had more intense blushing. The blushing she does have is quite cute, but in the artwork, it's clear that she was meant to have, like, really intense blushing. And I don't know, I really like intense blushing. I'm sure you could tell if you've seen me when I wear makeup. And the lip color is very nice too. Very cute. And then, okay, the eye makeup made me die a little bit. So, oh my gosh, look at this. It's so beautiful. I don't even know what to say. We've got, like, swirlies, we've got polka dots. and like these 3 different areas that it wings out. Like, it's so cool. And she does have like different eyelashes than what I'm used to with OMGs. They kind of fan outwards more on the bottom. She's so cute. She's so cute. And yeah, I love this makeup. Also, it is fantastic that the packaging, you can actually see the doll's face, so you can make sure you get good placement. Although I will say I haven't had face placement issues with OMGs since Remix. I think with Remix was the last time I truly like looked really closely at the store because I was noticing face issues. So something may be changed, or maybe I've just been getting lucky. I don't know. Okay, now to look at her hair. So her hair is intensely gelled. But with OMGs, okay, so this is just my philosophy with OMG dolls. You guys might not agree, but I find these to be almost like action figures or something, like dolls that will always stay in their exact outfit because it's perfect and immaculate. That's kind of how I feel about them. The same way I would view like an anime statue, you know, I'm not changing the outfits, I'm not changing the pose, they're perfect. With OMGs, I get to change the pose, which is super fun, but I don't know. OMG team, for the most part, designs such consistently amazing dolls where they're fun to play with, but they're also just perfect. And their clothing is always like top tier. I don't know, I don't mind when there's sculpted hair on this doll because OMGs don't feel like they're marketing hair play. So even though they do always have top quality nylon hair, unless it's a textured hair, they'll use other fibers that are necessary for that. So like the yaki hair fiber that they used on Miss Royale, it's always the highest quality hair on the market that fits for what they're doing, which I love. But they don't really market the hair play except in very specific circumstances. So I don't really judge them too hard on this, but maybe you can call me biased if you want, it's fine. But as you can see, it's very gelled. Like I know you can't like gauge this, but I'm actually pinching this quite hard and it's keeping its shape well. These are also pretty intensely gelled, but with a hairstyle like this, I appreciate that. So I think this is called a victory roll. Sorry if I'm wrong. I only know that because somebody said it in a doll review about operetta like 10 plus years ago, and I just stuck with it. I was like, okay, that's what it's called. So if it's not called that, I'm sorry. And that gives her like more of a vintage feel because I think she's meant to be a more modern trend, but she has vintage aspects, which makes sense because vintage stuff is like a trend right now. I don't know anything about fashion. I just see a doll and I'm like, oh my god, that's so pretty. Okay, she has this really delicate lacy ribbon tied around her ponytail. It is just the ribbon. I don't think it's sewn in any special way, so that's cute though. It's very delicate. It's very pretty. She's very delicate. All of her outfit pieces. It's very, very cute. And her hair rooting, she does have a high ponytail, but as you can see, there's so much hair that I actually cannot access the scalp. There you go. Is consistent throughout, so if you wanted to restyle her hair, you absolutely could. And that's impressive actually, because if you fully root a doll and then do a ponytail, it'll usually be quite bumpy, so they did a great job with the hairstyling part. And I love the little pink streaks in her hair. I know the lighting is having trouble with her hair, but very, very pretty. I love the hair color. It's very nice. I don't know if it would be considered like fully red. It's like a little bit on the blonder side, but it's pretty red. I think for like a real human person, this would be red hair. But on dolls, I'm used to seeing like very red. And then the back, a little bit of box hair. It's a little bit flat, but it's totally fine. Over time, get that to fluff out a little bit. I might wash it out just a little bit. With OMGs, I generally don't wash out the gel unless it's bothering me actively, because I like their hairstyles so much. I like to keep them perfect, which is very unusual for the rest of my dolls. But this one I think I'll need to wash out, but it should keep its style really nicely if I just condition it with the kind of warm water. So yeah. Okay. And then those earrings I showed you earlier look like this in her ears. I love that they're plated. Sorry, I forgot to point that out earlier. I love plated accessories. And I'm also quite impressed because if we move to the necklace, look how the butterfly in the middle is not plated, but the paint color that they chose actually matches quite well. So even though we have a plated accessory right next to a non-plated accessory, it's not exceedingly obvious. It does have a different shine, which is not my favorite, but it looks pretty good. And I just love this necklace. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love doll jewelry, so OMGs tend to come with it, and it makes me really happy because I used to mostly collect vintage, you guys know that, and doll jewelry obviously is the first thing that gets lost, so I don't have like a lot of doll jewelry except from recent MGA products really, other than earrings of course, so it is always very welcome when dolls come with jewelry. I love it. All right, so I have her holding her little purse. The pearls are slightly warped from packaging, but just give it time and it should unwarp itself. I'm gonna take it off of her. I just wanted to show what it looks like when she's holding it. It's so cute. So cute. It's like, it looks like it would be made out of that jelly material. It's so cute. So cute. Okay. So I'm going to T-pose her so that we can take a look at the outfit because we've got 4 different pieces, I believe. We're going to double check on that. So I think we have an underbust, a little top, and then the 2 sleeves. Oh, the sleeves are so... Sorry, guys. You know, like, as soon as you see a design with poofy sleeves like this, just know that I am losing my mind over it and I'm going to be purchasing it immediately. Like, that's I'm pretty predictable in that way. So... Oh, she looks like cute from this side when she's T-posing. I don't know. Okay. Yep. Okay. OMG never fails to impress me. They do not let me down. Okay. I want to show you what she looks like without the underbust on real quick. Because I feel like that's a totally different look, right? Totally different look. I love this color, by the way. This color is not seen again until the shoes. And somehow it works perfectly because they just picked the color that well. Also, I'm going to need to know what the heck this fabric is. Because it is so nice. It feels almost like... I don't know. It's a little bit yellow at the edges. Is that from laser cutting, you think? From like laser cutting the piece of fabric out? I don't know. But as you can see, this is really just one piece of fabric that they have reinforced at the edges. So I kind of want to make this, because pro tip, if you like a piece of doll clothing and want to make another one and you take it off and it looks like it's 1 or 2 pieces, trace it and then sew it together. You can hand stitch too. I love the corset lacing, also so cute. And then it has a little bow tied. You can't undo the bow because it is sewn into place. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. It's just the perfect amount of glitter. Like, I love when glitter is like rough glitter like this because it kicks light in every direction. But often that means that it's going to shed glitter everywhere. But let me show you. No glitter. 0 glitter got on my hand. Can you believe that? Okay. And then that's what the under shirt looks like. So let me show you that real quick. So it's just a little camisole, but it's crazy that a camisole that is underneath another piece in the packaging, they still put this much detail into. Like, it's, I think the word is cinched in the middle here, bunched in the middle here. Also, this is, I believe, a satin fabric or something similar to a satin fabric. And then they've put a netted fabric over it that has these little designs. It looks so good. This is an extremely high quality piece. This is very impressive. And the lace trim and the lace straps are gorgeous too. And it's pretty tight and fitted until you get to this little bottom piece. Oh my God. The jeans. Okay, sorry, we're not there. Until you get this little piece. This is extremely cute. Extremely cute. And then I'm going to put the underbust back on. I can't decide if I want the underbust or not. I think the underbust does add quite a bit, but it does change up the look a tad. Honestly, it makes it look more Western to me somehow. I don't know why. Anyway, okay, the sleeves. Oh, my favorite part. You guys know it. Look at them. They're magnificent. They're bunched in the middle, which is my favorite when they have like a small bubble look here and then they're like they come out because they're bunched like that. It's so cute. And you got that lace trim on both sides. These little butterflies that are sewn into place and then there's ribbon tied to them. So you get these little ribbons. It's just a masterpiece. I love funky sleeves. I wish every doll ever came with funky sleeves, but I have to I have to accept that they're not going to. All right. Anyway, let me attach her back to her stand and move this down just a little. Okay. So now let's take a look at her pants. So you could see all of this in the packaging. You could kind of see the pants, but not really. And when I got her out of the packaging, I was absolutely speechless. Okay. So we have a lot of things to go over here. We've got the decorative stitching. We've got the delicate applied glitter areas. We've got the trims. We've got the entire situation at the bottom. We've got, I think, a tiered trim situation down here. Oh my God, and the back is fully detailed. Okay, I need to be calm. So let's just go over the pants. Oh, by the way, painted nails. I feel like I take the painted nails for granted on a lot of MGA dolls because I just, sometimes I forget to mention them because I'm just used to them, but it's actually a big deal that they do that. Like, that's a huge quality point that like is extremely rare. Even in Barbies, you only see it in collector Barbies. And I don't think it's like fully necessary. Like I've had my nails painted, like 3 times in my entire life. Like, some people just don't paint their nails. Like, it's fine. But it's just such a cute thing to add. It's so fun. Anyway, okay, we're going to actually take the underbust off again so we can look at the pants closer up here. Look, there's applied glitter at the top too. It's almost, it looks like it's meant to look a little bit worn in some places, but maybe it's just worn, I don't know, but I think it looks really cute. It makes it look slightly aged, and I love the decorative stitching. Well, some of it's decorative, like these I don't think are decorative, but this is decorative. I love the, and this is possibly decorative. I like the decorative stitching with the gold shiny thread. It's really beautiful, and just look at the quality of this. Wow. And then on the back, we have little butterflies on the buttons, and of course these are working, I said buttons, these are working pockets, as you can see. So nice, so nice. And look at the butterfly. So there's a butterfly that is the same on the front and the back, so it actually looks like the butterfly is this, but it looks like one butterfly this way, and there's even little antenna on the butterfly. This decorative stitch is kind of blowing me away, not gonna lie, because I guess that's supposed to kind of look like where the zipper would be. All right, we've been avoiding it. Let's get down to the best part. Like, excuse me? What? Okay, so we have the applied glitter areas. We've got laser cut edges, but they did decide to sew. Oh, never mind. I thought they were sewing there as a protective stitch, but no, it's actually to attach this. This was in, like, it had to happen. They had to have that stitch there, and it's hidden well enough, but I wish that it was incorporated into the design somehow. I don't know how they would have done that, so I'm not really criticizing them too much for it, but it is a bit distracting. Oh, also, I didn't even point out that this is a gradient from pink to blue. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this is a custom fabric. There's just so many details. Like this trim that is sewn into place. Or it's that ribbon again. It's sewn on the sides of the pants. You think she DIY'd these? Do you think that's the intention? Or do you think these are just like the most beautiful, like, independent designer clothing pants ever? Anyway, at the top of each of the scallops are like the apex, I don't know what you call this, I don't know. You got these cute little gross grain ribbon bows that are sewn into place. You can't untie them. If you could untie them, that would be ridiculous, and I would untie them and then be really upset, so I'm glad you can't. And then you have 3 tiers of this lace material, so they had to have a lace material that was this wide, a lace material that was this wide, and a lace material that was this wide to pull this off. It's just beautiful. Oh my god, I thought it was just tracing the scallops, but there's actually little swirlies. What is going on? And then the shoes are kind of hidden, but they are very detailed and nice underneath. Maybe not as, like, out there as some OMG shoes, out there in a positive way. But I don't care, you can't see them. But again, they put that much effort into a piece that you can't see, just in case you want to change the clothes around, because that's the thing. Like, when you're selling a doll to someone, you can, there's like 2 philosophies with them. I'll just redress her and get ready for the final thoughts and discuss this. So there's 2 different philosophies I think that toy companies go for, and just companies in general. You can either present a product really well in package so that people buy it once, or you can present a product whatever way you want to, but then make the product the absolute, like, mind-blowingly best thing you can possibly do for the budget, so that you hopefully retain the customer for longer and just blow them away to the point that they're like, okay, I'm gonna buy more of this. And it seems like often MGA goes for the latter, which is the one that I like better as the consumer. So with OMG Dolls, I'm sure kids are like this too, where you see the doll in commercials and stuff and you're like, wow, she's pretty. You see her on the shelf, you're like, wow, she's pretty. I like her outfit. And then you get her out of the box and you're like, wow, every piece that I could see has more detail than I thought. And every piece that I couldn't see is just as detailed and nice. And even when the dolls came with underclothing, which they don't anymore, unfortunately, I do miss the underclothing, is just as nice. So OMG consistently is so impressive, and I know that the point of contention for a lot of people is that the face just isn't for them, and I totally understand that. It wasn't for me originally. Like, I was really bummed because there weren't any dolls on the shelves for a while. It was awful as a doll collector, so I was just buying older stuff, which I was happy doing. I was collecting those things, but then OMG hit the market and they were so amazing and so different, but I just couldn't get into them because of the face. But then Brett randomly was like, they kind of remind me of Betty Boop. And it completely changed my worldview, and then I bought Snowlicious, and the rest is history. So, still not my favorite face in the doll world, but the clothes, like, truly, if I had to say what is the best fashion doll brand, like, in terms of the fashion, I would probably go with OMG, honestly. And that's just considering the fashion, not all the other amazing things that OMG does. I think that among collectors, the OMG dolls are massively slept on because the designers are so incredible, and yeah, I think you can say I'm not the biggest fan of the way these dolls look, but man, the clothes are good. Like, they're so good. Yeah. So I'm really, really happy that I decided to buy this doll. I actually bought her because I wanted to get free shipping with some Miniverse stuff that I bought. If I'm being honest, I just added one of the LOL dolls because they just happened to be in stock, and I was like, those are new. I'd like to check them out. I think they're really cool. And yeah, I'm going to hopefully be ordering the others as soon as possible. She's phenomenal, and I'd love to know what you guys think. Who's your favorite from the new set? Let me show them to you again. I just think for the price point especially, these are unbeatable. Like, unbeatable by a lot. Even... well, it depends. Rainbow High does have more hair inset eyes, and usually the clothing is really, really nice like OMG. But I don't know. OMG is just unparalleled in design, which is important. I think design is factored into the price to a degree. God, like, look at the artwork of the... oh, it's so cute. God, it's so cute. Anyway, which one of these is your favorite? I'm really interested in seeing the way that this outfit is constructed because you can see so many little details on that outfit. So I'm really excited about her. I also think her hair, like, I don't know what this is called when there's like a different color underneath, but it's really cute. And I love that her hair is all pulled back except a little bit up front. I'm wondering how they pulled that off on the doll. We'll see. And then Victory is also extremely cool. Like, this is a very different look for a doll. I think all of these are very, well, not this one, but I think this is the safe one that they released that will most likely be popular with kids. But I think that these three are like really unique and out there looks, because this is like tartan and like, I don't know fashion terms, but it's very like DIY and interesting because it looks like she sewed two different like outfits together almost to make this. Oh, the shoes are really cool too. Her name is Jam, so I suspect this is like meant to be all, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I don't know fashion terms. Yeah, I think these are based on like current fashion trends because she looks very like she's trying to look like old money, but she doesn't. That's what she reminds me of. She's like EDM almost, I think, like a music festival look. I don't know what this outfit is. I'm not familiar. It's very cute and it must be music related. And then Wildflower, I don't know. Is this supposed to be like the cottagecore thing? I have no idea, but if anybody knows where I can buy this shirt, please let me know. I want this exact shirt. I don't need the underbust. It's fine. I just really need this shirt. I'm serious. Like, I need it. I will die without it. Okay? Please let me know. Also, these pants. Okay. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'd love to know what you guys think of her as well as the rest of the collection. I already said that. Sorry. For real this time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Hi friends. If you hadn't heard, I founded a doll project back in January of this year that is meant to be a interactive doll database in which you can track your collections as well as use it as a social media website all about dolls. This is meant to be my love letter to the doll community. It is 100% free and always will be. So I wanted to show you guys how to use the website because it is officially launched as of June 30th. We actually soft launched a little bit early, and the site is experiencing some major slowdowns due to way more popularity than I expected, so please understand that as we migrate to a private server so that we can make sure we can host better. Anyway, so now let's check out how to find our dolls. So we are constantly adding new dolls to this database, so just know that if you can't find a certain doll line that you want to see on the website, we will be adding it someday. All right, so we're going to click L to go down to LOL Surprise. Then we're going to go to LOL Surprise OMG, of course, because Wildflower is an OMG doll. And there are a lot of images on this page, so it is going to take just a moment to load. I started this project because I just for years have been really hoping that there was something like this for the doll community and just a place for all of the data on dolls to be stored in one place. And just after years of wishing that something like this existed, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And I haven't done this alone. A team of about 60 volunteers has been working on this for the past 6 months to make this happen. So, and this is truly our love letter to the doll community. It is supposed to be a gift to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This area of the website was created by Auntie Patricia, so huge shout out to her. She added all of the OMG dolls to the website, and we're going to scroll down. It doesn't display in the correct order on mobile. We need to work on that. I'm sorry. And find Wildflower. And if we actually, not only is this a list of all dolls, which is already useful enough in my opinion, but if you click on your doll, it'll take you to a page that is just about that doll. So you get the official stock photos, you get to see the little data table. So right now it is a bit fragmentary, but more information will be added as it comes, such as the barcode for the doll. And then we can actually add this doll to our list. So we can create a custom list if we want to. So like my custom list that I've created, you can see like I created one that's like gifts, test list, my doubles, all BFF dolls, but I'm actually going to add this one to my collection because as you can see, I just got her. And now if we go to this area called My Collection and we click on it, we will be able to see a list of every single doll that I have added to my collection on Dollect, and they are in alphabetical order on this page. So we're in the R's, so we went too far. We have arrived at the My Collection page. So on this page, everything is sorted into alphabetical order. And if we scroll down, you can see, I haven't added all my OMGs clearly, but you can see WILDFLOWER. And if you click on her, it brings you back to her page so you can see more info about her. Also, if I were to add her to other lists, they would show up there, and this is how I would find them. And you can also view it on your own custom profile. Every user has their own custom profile. So if we go to mine, we can see my own little profile that I made and my collection, except this time the collection is displayed in sequential order. So I just added WILDFLOWER to my collection, so she is here. In theory, once every single doll ever is added to the website, you can add them to your collection as they come, and this will be more useful because it'll actually be in order. But for now, it's mostly just in the order that dolls were added to the website, or in the order that I happen to find the page. Yeah, so if you guys are interested, the website is totally open for signups. It is having some issues, and we are working on them as we migrate to a new server. There are already over 1,400 users on the website, which I was not expecting at all. I fully expected there to be like 100 users until like a long time from now. So I'm very excited and flattered, but we definitely did not have the resources to host that many people, and we're working on it. So I'm sorry if you experience any slowdowns, but right now the website's working decently well. Anyway, yeah, thanks so much. You can follow Dollect on social media. I will link them in the description. I will link it in the description. It's my social media. But I will link it in the description so you guys can check it out if you are interested. That's where you can find up-to-date information, as well as this little updates area on the website. All right, that's it. Bye.